How's it going, traders? Coming at you with some Marowak EX Pidgeotto action today. Marowak EX is one of the most efficient attackers in the game, cracking for an average of 80 for just 2 on a stage 1, while also being able to swing high up to 160 to clear out a Mewtwo EX in a single go with a little bit of fortunate variance. I absolutely love Pidgeotto as the secondary attacker in this line, giving you a free Sabrina every single turn, while also having a solid 70 for 2 energy attack is nothing to scoff at. Pidgeotto also works quite well with fighting decks in general because Hitmonlee loves when you're able to shuffle things all around for your opponent because it can stretch into the back and crack things for 30 even that you previously have blown away. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the gameplay here today. I think it does a fantastic showcase of what this deck is looking to do. If you do, smash that like button for the rest of the day. Have fun. This game is nice, but the problem is you don't get anything from winning matches. I know! Screw all these casuals who play games for fun. I only play games if they make me suffer and give me a fraction of a penny every time I win despite the suffering. Filthy plebs playing games for personal enjoyment. Truly, genuinely, can anybody name me a single successful card game where you get something meaningful every time you win a game? That doesn't exist, right? Like, it doesn't happen in Marvel Snap, it doesn't happen in Magic Arena, it doesn't happen in Hearthstone. I don't think it happened in Runeterra even, right? Like, you capped rewards. I mean, the gamer's response to ladders existing truly shows why most games are predatory mobile games. These games are more successful because gamers are marks who literally ask to be preyed on. They desperately want the games to abuse them mentally. But they do yearn for the mines. It's true. Marowak getting frisky with the bone beat down here. Looking pretty good. Ooh, piece of cake. Did they XP to the not retreat? That's what happened there, yeah? Decided better of it? There a wheezing in my future? There is not. So this bird gets to knock out the coughing? Fine. Can have this one. Can have this one, I guess. How do you feel about cheesing the event with 2 Articuno 18 supporters? I find that deck mind-numbingly boring to play. And I think if you don't find it mind-numbingly boring to play, more power to you. I think the event has a total of 2 booster packs worth of rewards. Decide what your time is worth. Was Victory Bell the highlight of the day? We honestly had a ton of great decks today. I have notes on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things that could be worth posting to YouTube from today. that are all things I haven't posted highlights with before. There's so many good, reasonable, sweet things in this game. I don't upload all of them. As they get uploaded to the YouTube channel as highlights, they'll be on the YouTube side, but it's just too much work to manually paste every deck list I play, so we put like 10 things a day. Have a favorite pocket deck? Not really. I like a lot of the single knockout point decks. To growl at the Zapdos and then curve right into full out Marowak. I will say, getting to play with Cubone into full out Marowak really makes me wish I could have more full lines. Strikes the fancy in me quite right. I don't expect a real PC client for this game anytime soon, but I think a Switch client would be sweet. I think with the Link a Nintendo account, that's more likely than PC. Is a Sandslash or Diglett line better with Cubone? Definitely Sandslash, based on the stats we have. I think Diglett's pretty gimmicky in general. I think if you think you want to play Diglett, you'd rather just play Marowak, not EX. I'm surprised they put the energy on the Zapdos, given that I growled them. Welcome to the Bone Zone, birdie. Very tactile sound when Marowak EX slams in there. You know if they'll be adding more full art or promo variations later. I don't know for sure on that. Marowak EX while going second in the Pikachu matchup seems pretty good. Does local man about to flip two tails? Sometimes lucky, rubber ducky. And then with the Pidgeotto teed up here, we could gust away this Pikachu and knock out anything in the back line in one, yeah? People are crying about Pikachu EX deck being too strong like it's the only thing. It's just one of many strong decks. I'm gonna put my fingers in my ears and ignore reality. Jeff, you can't tell me that you analyzed thousands of games of tournament play and saw that it was a statistically strong overperformer. I have my feelings, and it's 2024, so everybody knows my feelings mean way more than all the data you've spent meticulous time crunching. I am very smart. Sure are, chatter. You're not going to be very smart in my chat ever again. Be gone, interloper. Did we die? I think we just died. I'm gonna drive off, Pidgeotto hit something, and then finish with Hitmonlee. It's gonna be a-okay. If they don't have Sabrina, we live. Which they haven't played one of those yet, so there's a good chance they have it, but nah, we're not 100% dead. I'm only mostly dead. Pikachu EX is better than Starmie EX because Pikachu EX is one card and Starmie EX is two cards. It's the TLDR. Hey, what's going on, Hellion? I'm having a lot of fun with Pokemon as well. It's not a Sabrina. Got him. Sweet. Look at that. Recovered from our 75% or miss, huh? Seeing some of the flexibility that Pidgeotto and Hitmonlee get to bring here. Feeling stretchy, gamers? I am. Boop. I'm gonna lead on Pidgey. Try and hit my stage 2 on curve with the research. Ah, found Marowak. Oh, chat! Alright, introduce Meowth to the Bone Zone, methinks. Punish for leading on Pidgey here, but we are to give our opponent a real bad time. I have high hopes for this game, but Masters ZX players are not found of Dina. I have literally never experienced a player base that is happy with or thinks the company that makes their game is doing a good job. Literally never. Gamers always think they could do a better job than the company that makes the game. 1000% of the time. I know you said you're waiting for a Johto expansion, but how about Hoden? As someone who grew up playing the Gen 2 Game Boy Color games, all Pokemon past 251 are Zoomer Pokemon and are mostly made up. No, I will not be accepting questions at this time. If you disagree, you're wrong. Except for Alolan Sandshrew. Alolan Sandshrew is a Gen 1 Pokemon, chat. They just hadn't discovered it also existed at the ice caps, okay? Gen 1 Pokemon are allowed to go on vacation too. Yeah, like Sirfetch'd, honorary Gen 1 Pokemon evolves from a Gen 1 Pokemon. I was really hoping to find our stage 1 here in the middle. Unfortunate that we have missed. I think this is a retreat this, put up this one, so that way they can't knock this out and then be ready to charge up on this the following turn. This plays around potion. We'd also just show them the Bone Zone and win on the spot! Welcome to the Bone Zone! Got him! This is right even with average variance, though, I'd like the record to reflect. Dig for some basic friends. Swing and a mish. Oh my goodness. Holy, what a top deck. Top deck hero. Welcome to the Bone Zone, Coughing. Enjoy. Are we done here? I think we're done here. If they have X speed, they could buy a turn. Baby Marowak is underrated. It's incredibly underrated. I actually like Baby Marowak more than EX Marowak. Generally speaking, I play 2 of these and 1 of these. We are gonna need a follow-up to get through this Wiggly, though. It's not bad. Not bad. U-boat would be nice. Perfect. Perfection. Whatever people suggest playing Diglett, my response is always, you should just be playing Baby Marowak, so that way you have the flex to go into this when it's good. And this game's such a good example of that. Yes, for people that are new to Pokemon, Baby Marowak refers to not Cubone, but non-EX Marowak. Saying baby is less mouth noises. Marowak here with the strong clean out. I've been to the Bahamas, where we largely just stayed at an inclusive resort, and I've been to London. Other than that, largely just been in the US my whole life. The Giovanni with the Pidgeotto means we clear the Mankey in 1 if they Reckless Charge. Oh no! They red carded me! And then I did the statistically likely thing and redrew the 2 cards that they took away from me that win the game. Oh no! Oh, opponent! Gee, opponent, imagine if this red card had simply been another basic Pokemon. Then you wouldn't be dead right now. Consider making better deck building choices, opponent. I'm reblasting for this deck list. We're gonna take an ad break after this game, and I'll throw it up on screen then. This is a hand. It's okay. Let's just draw a Cubone now. Lovely little lad. For people who aren't familiar with my background, by the way, I know we have a lot of new people in and out every day because Pocket's been popping. In a former life before I was making content full-time here on the internet, I have a graduate degree and undergraduate degree in mathematics. I spent time teaching stats classes at the high school and college level. I also spent time doing data analysis and process automation at a Fortune 50 company for a little while after grad school. I also have 2 decades worth of TCG experience, most of which playing competitively. Digging into numbers and metrics and stuff to optimize my own deck building. Baby Marowak getting to absolutely flex and show why he's awesome here again. Love. I think if you're playing Q mode and you're not playing some amount of both Marowaks, your deck is probably built wrong. Is red card really a bad card? So, the problem with red card in Pokemon Pocket is that the decks are so small is that even when red card is statistically the most optimal it can be, it's still incredibly likely that your opponent redraws their card that's useful. Is the TLDR. And that's not to say it will never be helpful, but it is to say you generally speaking don't know what's in your opponent's hand, so you don't know when you're actually getting rid of the thing that hurts you and when they don't have it and you're giving it to them. And then all of that still doesn't take into account the fact that there's an opportunity cost to put a card like red card in your deck. I have never built a Pokemon Pocket deck and looked at it at the end and been like, man, I have every card in here I want. Whenever I finish building a Pokemon Pocket deck, I look at it and I'm like, man, I wish I could have another Giovanni, or I wish I could have another X-Speed, or I wish I had room to fit a potion in here. I always have way more things I want to fit in than I can fit. I think I'm putting the Hitmonlee up with the X speed here. So the Marowak doesn't need a poison here. You think Promo Jigglypuff will be a big upgrade for Wiggly decks? I mean, it'll be an upgrade. Big is hard to determine. I appreciate the honorable Koga. I'm out. The data analysis in Jeff's meta videos is top tier. Everyone should watch them. Thanks. We put a lot of work into it. Those are easily the videos that take the most effort on the channel by a lot each week. No dark energy for the opponent yet, but they do get to Gas Leak here. I hope they get you paid. I am happy to say that the Pocket YouTube channel is not losing me money, which was the initial goal for it. It's making more than I'm paying the editor. Pidgeot clears this Weezing next turn, so I think I leave this in and then we plan to evolve. I'm gonna wait to evolve the Marowak just to give us flexibility in case we draw an EX and want to do that. Thanks for the Into the AM sale info. I was able to order on Friday, and I got my alert that my package is arriving today. Nice! Yeah, my stuff's always pretty quick for them, which is lovely. I think with no evolution on the bench, we're just done here at this point. We clear out the wheezing, and then this is very far behind. Evolving also heals from poison, so they're not getting chip shots in on us. Should they, find, like, teleport out into another bench Pokemon, the Dry Moth means they're too far behind. Yes. I also think as a content creator, it's hard to fully detach from the fact that, like, pocket metrics are trending up and snap metrics are trending down.